From the savannas of East Africa to the vast Indian Ocean, this East African powerhouse stands as a regional leader with a military force that punches well above its weight. In 2025, the Kenya Defense Forces are not just guardians of their homeland. They symbolize resilience, innovation, and strategic might. Did you know Kenya is one of the largest contributors to United Nations peacekeeping missions in Africa, with deployments spanning multiple continents? Today, we dive into the story of a military force quietly but firmly shaping the balance of power in East Africa. The Kenya Defense Forces, or KDF, trace their roots back to a pivotal moment in African history, the nation's independence from British colonial rule in 1963. Built on the foundations of the King's African Rifles, a colonial-era military unit, the KDF began as a modest force with limited resources but immense potential. From those early days, Kenya embarked on a journey to transform its military into a modern, disciplined, and professional force. In the post-colonial years, the KDF played a crucial role in nation building. Early challenges like securing Kenya's borders and addressing internal security threats forged the force's reputation as dependable and resilient. Milestones like the 1977 establishment of the Kenya Air Force and the subsequent modernization of the Navy in the 1990s marked a turning point in its defense strategy, expanding its capabilities beyond land operations. But Kenya's military evolution wasn't just about protecting its borders. Over the decades, the KDF has emerged as a trusted partner in regional stability, standing tall during the Shifta War of the 1960s, leading African Union missions in Somalia, and supporting peace initiatives across the continent. These operations earned Kenya a reputation for reliability and professionalism on the world stage. Geography also played a key role in shaping the Republic's defense strategy. Sandwiched between regional powers and volatile neighbors, Kenya developed its military with an eye on safeguarding not just its territory, but also its critical position as a gateway to East Africa and the Indian Ocean. From its humble beginnings to its current stature, the Kenya Defense Forces have grown into a cornerstone of East African security. But what exactly makes this force tick? Let's dive deeper into the heart of the KDF, its Army, Navy, and Air Force. At the core of Kenya's defense capabilities lies the Kenya Defense Forces, comprised of three distinct branches: the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. Each plays a critical role in maintaining Kenya's security and advancing its strategic interests. The nation's army is the backbone of the KDF, tasked with safeguarding the nation's territorial integrity. With an estimated active personnel strength of 30,000, the Army is equipped with a mix of modern and refurbished equipment. Its inventory includes the T-72 tanks, wheeled armored vehicles like the Panhard AML-90, and precision-guided artillery systems such as the BM-21 Grad rocket launchers. Recent years have seen the Army focus on counterinsurgency tactics and urban warfare, a direct response to the threats posed by al-Shabaab militants across the border in Somalia. Operations like Linda Ninchi, launched in 2011, demonstrated the Army's ability to project power beyond its borders, earning international praise for its effectiveness in degrading the militant group. Covering over 536 kilometers of coastline along the Indian Ocean, the Navy is the country's first line of defense against maritime threats. Its fleet includes modernized vessels like the KNS Shujaa and KNS Jasiri, which are capable of performing both combat and humanitarian missions. The Navy's operational priorities include countering piracy, preventing smuggling, and protecting Kenya's exclusive economic zone, which holds vital offshore resources. In 2025, the Navy is also expanding its amphibious assault capabilities, enabling it to support joint operations with the Army in littoral zones. The Air Force provides the KDF with a crucial technological advantage. Operating a fleet of fighter jets, transport planes, and helicopters, the Air Force is a multi-role force designed for both combat and logistics. The F-5E Tiger II jets are its primary interceptors, while the C-27J Spartan transport aircraft ensure rapid troop deployment across Kenya's diverse terrain. The Air Force has ramped up its investment in unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, such as the Scan Eagle drones for surveillance and reconnaissance. These drones provide real-time intelligence that has proven invaluable in counter-terrorism operations. Here's something you might not know. Kenya's special forces are among the most elite units in East Africa, trained by the British SAS and US Navy SEALs. These operatives excel in counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and deep reconnaissance. Their precision and effectiveness have earned them a fearsome reputation in regional conflicts, from surgical strikes against al-Shabaab leaders to high-risk rescue missions. These highly trained operatives are a vital part of Kenya's military power. Together, the Kenya Army, Navy, and Air Force form a well-rounded military capable of addressing a wide range of threats, from land-based insurgencies to maritime and aerial challenges. But Kenya's role isn't just about defense, it's also about making an impact on the global stage. The country's military influence extends far beyond its borders. As one of Africa's most consistent contributors to United Nations peacekeeping missions, the Kenya Defense Forces have been deployed to hotspots like South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and even as far as Haiti. Their professionalism and discipline have earned them international acclaim, solidifying Kenya's role as a pillar of stability in global peace efforts. But it's not just about peacekeeping. This strategic nation is also a linchpin in the fight against terrorism. The KDF has been at the forefront of the African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM, playing a key role in dismantling al-Shabaab's operational capabilities. These efforts not only protect Kenya but also contribute to the broader security of East Africa's strategic partnerships, have further enhanced Kenya's military power. The United States, for example, provides training, equipment, and intelligence support, while nations like the United Kingdom offer advanced counterinsurgency expertise. These alliances, combined with Kenya's participation in multinational exercises, have elevated the KDF's readiness for modern conflicts. As we look to the future, the Republic is not resting on its laurels. The government has unveiled ambitious modernization plans aimed at bolstering the KDF's technological edge. From acquiring next-generation surveillance systems to expanding its drone fleet, Kenya is preparing for the challenges of tomorrow's battlefield. Key investments in the nation include upgrading military infrastructure, enhancing cyber defense capabilities, and fostering local defense industries to reduce reliance on imports. This forward-thinking approach is designed to ensure that Kenya remains a formidable force in the region. However, challenges remain. Border security, the threat of terrorism, and the need for greater funding in the face of rising operational costs will test the resilience and adaptability of the KDF. But if history is any indicator, Kenya's military has the strength and determination to meet these challenges head-on. From its humble beginnings to its current status as a regional powerhouse, the Kenya Defense Forces have repeatedly proven that they are a force to be reckoned with, whether on the battlefield, in peacekeeping missions, or as a partner in global security. Kenya's military power in 2025 stands as a testament to the nation's resilience, innovation, and unwavering commitment to peace and stability. As the world watches, Kenya continues to rise, strong, united, and prepared for whatever the future holds.